What's up, guys? My name is GN, and what does the Bourne series, what does 300, the Green Mile, Fight Club, Rush Hour, I'm looking at my list here, Batman vs. Superman, Total Recall, Iron Man 2, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Gone in 60 Seconds, Fight Club, Rush Hour, Blade, Rambo, Airwolf, The Crow, Mortal Kombat. Like, what do all of these movies have in common? Well, here is Guro Willie Laureano to tell us all about it. Guys, I love the Filipino martial arts, and if you love the Filipino martial arts too, please make sure to smash up the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another upload. Now, without further ado, here's a really interesting interview I did with Guro Willie Laureano in LA, all about the pervasiveness of Filipino martial arts in cinema. Sometimes we don't really know it's FMA, but those who know, and I want you guys to know. So here we go.
Kali, in your opinion, does it complement other arts? And specifically in what way?
Vice versa. I think it's vice versa. I think Kali complements and other art complements Kali. A lot of people don't know. 300, the movie 300. Who watched the movie 300?
Yep.
Right? Pretty much every martial artist watched the movie 300. Right? And that was developed by one of Guru's student who is a full instructor under him. His name is Damon Caro. Damon Caro, good Italian kid. He's a good friend of mine, and he's the one that put that together with two or three other Inosano students that worked under him for that movie. And a lot of that is Kali. I think it was Kali, and there was also maybe some other systems that they might even be Kabong. But primarily, a lot of the stuff that they did there was they had to make up a system, a fighting system, because nobody knew what the Greek fighting, the Spartan fighting system was, correct? So what did they know? They knew Kali. So
That's interesting, right? If you think about that, the Spartans, how it was represented in a movie, was so highly influenced by our people.
As far as the fighting system,
right?
For the movie,
For the movie,
yes.
For the movie,
yes, yeah.
This kind of leads me into my next question about how deep has Kali penetrated into popular culture?
Oh man, yeah. Here's the thing. It's been there for a long time, bro. People just don't know what it is. Okay. This is, I think, because nobody wanted to share it, but they shared enough of it, and they didn't know what. They didn't always give it a name. Okay. So they didn't realize that somebody who was teaching it to them was actually Filipino, and said, okay, I'm going to teach you some knife stuff, or I'm going to teach you some boxing stuff, or I'm going to teach you some wrestling stuff. I'm going to teach you how to defend yourself. But the guy never called it Kali, he never called it Eskrima, he never called it Arnis. Okay, all right. Because I'm just saying, at that point, at that perspective, it wasn't organized. Okay. Not that we haven't been organized all these years. There have been a lot of schools that have been organized for many years, right? Okay. But it's that, it's that backdoor teaching. It's that backyard thing. It's that compadre. Hey, I like the way you move. What did you do? Oh, let me show you this. But he never said this is from Philip. He didn't want to tell history. He just wanted to say, you slip this way, you parry here. This is how you do it, correct? Or when you see a knife, you override it, you go here, you grab it, you throw it, and all of a sudden, I like that. You see?
And then it manifests itself into film without ever being credited.
It happens a lot, doesn't it? It happens a lot, right? As far as film, we can identify when Kali started to happen. That is because of another good friend of ours, another full instructor of Guro Willie, and that is Jeff Imada.
Jeff Imada.
Jeff Imada is a bad dude. My brother. He's such a bad dude. And one of the nicest guy. He's never changed. But he's a beast as far as really introducing Filipino martial arts into movie.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna take a quick break here for a second to look at Jeff Imada's IMDB, all of his stunt coordinator, stunt designer, as a stuntman, The list just goes on and on and on. Some notable names here: Batman vs. Superman, Total Recall, The Twilight Saga, Iron Man 2, The Bourne Ultimatum, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Bourne Identity, Daredevil, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Green Mile, Fight Club, Rush Hour, Blade, are you kidding me? Lethal Weapon 4, Armageddon, Mortal Kombat, The Crow, Airwolf? What? Rambo, First Blood 2. This guy has been everywhere. He's done everything. A big shout out to Jeff Imada. I didn't want to skim over this part. If you get a moment, go check out Jeff Imada's IMDB. The list is just incredible. And I just wanted to say personally, thank you, Jeff Imada, for representing the Filipino martial arts and martial arts in general, and for your contributions to cinema. Now back to Guro Willie Laureano in this really cool interview that actually happened several years ago in LA. Here we go.
What movies in particular did Jeff Imada?
Jeff, forgive me if I don't remember which, but obviously, the most popular Bourne, all the Bourne series, minus the last one. I'm pretty certain he didn't do the last one. Okay, but most of the Bourne series with Matt Damon, minus the last one, was in the hands of Jeff Imada.
And Jeff Imada is a student of
Guro Willie. Yeah, he was one of the first student of Guro that went into the movie industry and started to show Filipino martial. He was a stuntman, and then became a fight and stunt choreographer, and he blew up. In my humble opinion, the reason a lot of the guys at Innocent Academy is strong in the movie industry is because of Jeff Imada. Give credit where credit's due, boys, because he's the man.